This next this next segment is for the United States government, not to be confused with the American government. There were some very disturbing things that I found upon looking at the video of the murder of George Floyd, and I want to express those things. One of the most disturbing things that I observed when I was watching this video is the fact that after the EMTs had gotten there, the officer continued to press his knee into the neck of George Floyd, as if he was trying to make sure that he had no more breath in his body. That's barbaric. To me, that's barbaric. Because I feel like George Floyd, not only George Floyd, but everybody else, they didn't have to die. Those people didn't have to die. George Floyd didn't have to die. When you look at the video, he did absolutely nothing wrong. Even if, hypothetically speaking, he did try to forge some counterfeit money. It's not a violent crime. He didn't pose no imminent danger to public safety at all. He complied with all the officers' orders. So the reason I feel that way is because he could have just told George Floyd to get out of here, to go have a nice day. He could have gave George Floyd an appearance ticket to come to court. Because he never, even if he hypothetically did try to forge it or do it, he wasn't caught in the act of it. They caught him outside the establishment in his car. He could have wrote him an appearance ticket or anything, told him to have a nice day. George Floyd should still be alive today. United States. So you are responsible for the death of that man. You're responsible for all the other deaths of unarmed, indigenous, aboriginal people. And the reason why this is going to continue to happen is because it's in the Constitution. From the very beginning, we're excluded. We're considered non-human, subhuman, we're dehumanized from the very beginning. It's right in the Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land. So there's no law to protect those individuals who identify as black, Negro, colored, African American, etc. We're not even considered human. So, in my opinion, this is going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen. How do we stop it? How do we move forward? Where do we go from here? How do we get there? United States. One of the things I think that we must do is become a self-identifying group. A self-identifying group, not what somebody else done told us we are, which is a misnomer, like African American. That's why the Universal Declaration of Human Rights says that anybody can they're throwing water balloons. That's dangerous. Non-accountability. If a black kid would have done that, he would have been arrested. Let me not get off subject. Some little Jewish spoiled brats was throwing water balloons off the balcony of damn near a 6-story building. I have to walk through Williamsburg and Brooklyn, New York, to get to my domicile. And I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. So, but I don't care because I'm from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn. All my family was born in Brooklyn. My grandmother was born here. My mother, all my family, my maternal family is from here. As a matter of fact, my grandmother, my brother, and my mother are buried here. So I don't really care. You can't make me uncomfortable in my own backyard. This is my city. I was born here. You understand what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody that's cognizant of their true history, of their true custom and traditions, of their true religion, their true language. I know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I know I am the direct descendant of the people that were found here by the colonizers. Come on, man. Forget about what religion you subscribe to. I'm a human being, first of all, and I'm going to be acknowledged as such. I don't care what religion you subscribe to. You're going to acknowledge me as a human being and as a man. Because that's what I am. I'm a human being and I'm a man. And your failure to acknowledge me as such, I am not responsible for the consequences of your failure to acknowledge me as a human being. I don't care who you are. And that's what's going on. The perpetual denial of our actual existence. Y'all don't even want to acknowledge us as human beings, as natural flesh and blood beings. There is no reason for George Floyd to die. No reason for Eric Garner to die. Ahmaud. No reason for these people to die, except for these social constructs. Except for these social constructs. These preconceived notions of this race is superior to that race. Ain't no race better than any race. There's only one race, the human race. Yeah, I would knock one of these little Jewish people out, man. I don't care. If they try to violate me, bro, I will violate them in a heartbeat. I'm not playing, bro. So, let me not get off topic. Filthy America, Uncivilized. That's the name of this podcast. Filthy America, Uncivilized. It's funny if you just sit back and observe people, that portray to be civilized and upright, you see how crooked they really are. If you just watch them, you see how crooked they really are, and it makes you uncomfortable just to be around them. Yeah, so right from the very beginning, we're excluded, we're dehumanized, we're misclassified, we're declassified. All these things, all these tactics and systems and schemes set up against us. For no particular reason. I done figured that out. I figured that out. I'm cognizant. I know about the Trading with the Enemy Act. I know about the Declaration of Independence was a letter from the colonists. King George was a grievance, a complaint. I know about the real Constitution, Clearfield Doctrine. There's some more stuff I know about. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to just show you. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Filthy America Uncivilized, man. Stay safe out here, stay healthy, boost your immune system. Don't listen to the media. Do your own research so you can make an informed decision about how you're going to live your life and what's your contribution to the world. Find out who you are, where you came from, your real history. Get in contact with the elders of your family. I bet you there's no slaves. Matter of fact, I never met a so-called black person that told me they was a slave or their family was a slave. Never. I've never encountered a person of melanin tell me that. Never. Right. I'm gonna give y'all this. I want y'all to go to this website. It's called slavevoyages.com and look on there and look up. There's a section called History of the Project. I want y'all to read that, where it tells you that the information that's contained in the database was systematically put there and it didn't exist before about the so-called slave ships. I want y'all to go there. See, I'm not going to just tell y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Shout out to Dean Calloway, man. Over 98% of us are indeed indigenous Aboriginal. Indigenous Aboriginal Negroes from Turtle Island. Native American, Indian. Even our ancestors didn't refer to themselves as Indian. Isn't that interesting? Our ancestors did not refer to themselves as these labels that we now associate ourselves with. What labels am I referring to? Well, Negro, nigger, colored, African American, Ethiopian, mulatto, Mongolian, Moorish, Turkish. All these names and labels were given to us by the people who encountered us at that time. The Spaniards referred to us as Moorish, as Moors. That's just another label, another misnomer like African American. Aboriginal or Aborigine means from the beginning. So you never hear a white person referring to themselves as an Aborigine, because they can't. They're not from high. They can't. They can claim to be Indian and everything else they want to be, but they can't claim to be Aboriginal. You never hear a Caucasian or a so-called white person refer to themselves as an Aboriginal or indigenous ever, because they can't. They can claim the misnomers. They have the right to under these fictitious laws, the Constitution and the Declaration of Human Rights. Systematically racist documents. The United States Supreme Court is a systematically racist court. So I'm going to be getting into a lot of information for y'all to see. Alright?